As if having an e-safety commissioner, a ministry of truth that can demand things be taken down off social media whenever they like, isn't enough. We now have the joy of new proposed laws that will ban misinformation and disinformation. Isn't that great? Yes, but there's just one tiny problem. Who decides what misinformation or disinformation is? Oops, yeah, we forgot about that little problem, didn't we? It's not like it's at the very core of the entire free speech debate or anything. It's not like every dystopian novel ever written starts with the evil government squashing free speech under some kind of Ministry of Truth. 1984, V for Vendetta, Harry Potter, Brave New World. But yes, of course we should have more restriction of free speech in Australia because we need the government to keep us safe. We need the government to protect us from nasty words and bad ideas. Under the new laws that Albo is proposing, digital platforms could face massive business and job-destroying sized penalties for failing to address systemic disinformation and misinformation. Systemic, there's that wonderful word again. Okay, what does that mean? Who will be the Ministry of Truth in this scenario? It will be ACMA, the Australian Communications and Media Authority, the mob who regulate things like this show, for example, which makes me kind of nervous even talking about this. You see how censorship works, folks? Subtle, subtle fear. The Minister of Communications, Michelle Rowland, said the proposed legislation was aimed at protecting Australians from the growing threat of bad information.
The Communications Minister today pushing ahead with a plan to crack down on harmful mistruths and the digital platforms that allow them to spread.
This is an important step to keep all Australians safe.
Keep us safe. What could possibly go wrong with allowing the bureaucrats inside our government to decide what constitutes disinformation and misinformation? I can't think of any recent examples where government policies have shoved down our throats in the name of keeping us safe that turned out to be wrong.